That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Dang.
The way the eyes open.
Yeah, it's wild.
Mr. Wright, do you think you could prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, behind this. Well, behind
It has
this
the
room,
hole
there's
in
the
it.
trash.
Yes, it has the hole in it. You're right.
Yeah.
That's gotta be it, right? The hole aligns
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
folding
yeah, you're
screen.
right,
It's
Dylan.
very clearly the hole.
And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box is at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
It's just the box.
folding
again.
Yeah.
screen, isn't
It
it?
has a bullet hole. No, it's the box again, because the box has a hole in it.
Take that! Take a look at this clothing box!
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This? What on earth?
It's a box, Gramps. I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
Well, I would say it if you stopped whipping me! There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
No!
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
See, this is why I feel like she's not as, like, slimy.
No, she does seem like genuinely surprised thing.
And she's,
18.
like, putting it together, you know?
Yeah.
She's not
You'll
like...
grow into being corrupt, but she's
Oh,
too young.
no.
That's right. I hope that this has opened your eyes to what's happened. Literally and physically.
And, yeah, physically.
Well, that's more Anini's case,
Figuratively.
not really hers.
Yes, you're right.
At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Dap! It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
No!
I love that so much. It's so good.
It's perfection.
Top tier.
Order, hey!
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie?
Look
Oh,
at
yes.
the eyes!
That is exactly what I am saying. Point, Miss Eenie Meenie. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along, and you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. Apparently it comes with a wig.
To masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had it all planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. Your Honor, I move for a mistrial. It is obvious my witness is not, as you say, as in doubt as the picture of the defendant.
Oh my god, no.
It couldn't have been her.
No.
She's
Too
obviously
late for
wearing a
that.
different shirt right now. Put the costume on and see.
And then the judge is like, yes.
Oh no!
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 She's only 21.
She's, I don't know how old Eenie. Anyway,
Enid's
if
21.
that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition.
Ooh, a proposition.
This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
Correct.
Yep,
it's
that's
not
correct.
possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations. That is. Ow!
Need I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy.
Wait, Miss Von Karma. You said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
Serious as a shark attack.
Ha! Ha!
Tap. Point,
That's a
Miss
new one.
Meanie. You had an accomplice.
Morgan.
It's Morgan.
Present.
Take that.
Sorry, Pearl, your mother is horrible.
This person.
If it wasn't
Oh,
someone
if-
from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten that costume.
Tell
And
me Edie completely throws her under the bus.
I hope so.
if it wasn't
That would
someone
be
from
so
the
bad.
Fey household, you wouldn't even have that box to use.
Morgan Faye.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
Oh no. She is more in his age range, though.
What do you have to say about this, Miss Miney, Meanie, Mo? Point! You
Chose
shot
wrong,
Dr.
so off to
Gray
jail you go.
with your own two hands. Tap, do you deny it?
Oh,
Yes!
There was an interesting picture of Dr. Gray with blood on his face.
I think this is what really happened.
It's reconstruction time, people. Let's go!
Adjusts tie. Take sip of water.
I wish I had water.
The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand.
We'll get it now. This is your time.
Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected.
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet.
You see, he had activated martyrdom, and so he was still alive on the ground. He had 30 seconds left to take the shot.
He used Death Ward, so he had 1 hit point left.
With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that was why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground.
Oh, we had it backwards.
No, you had it right.
I had it backwards.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. He shot when he was on the ground because it was low.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang!
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Oh my god, wait. That's why the murderer was staring at her chest. She wasn't enamored by the size of her newly grown cleavage. What she was looking is like, whoa, I wasn't shot. Whoa!
Yeah, sure.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, especially 2 of them. Which is why, upon hearing the second shot, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
You didn't see through it.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder, so you're supposed to say not guilty to Maya Fey, Judge.
Oh.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Most unorthodox act!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you need to learn when to call
What
it
is
quits.
it this time?
Monkeys, right? I was referring to monkeys.
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course, it was me, Dio. Did you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix, right? Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
Yes, I know we need a motive for Morgan, and we have one.
And that is...
If this fitness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Oh, wow, you actually made it easier than what I was going for. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act, what reason would she have to do such foolish things?
What?
Well, that's, the easiest freaking answer I ever had to answer in this goddamn courtroom, if I'm being freaking honest.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's super easy. I knew you were gonna say that one.
Oh, and one other thing.
Medium motive.
Why would Miss Annie Money want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive?
Okay, also the easiest question ever.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too.
This is all the easiest question. Morgan's is a little more complicated. Einie's is like clear cut,
Bruh.
2 seconds.
Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
This is a lie. A motive. I can't say she has no motive here because she obviously has a motive that I can think of right now. I know her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead. Because it is...
This one? The article's
Article
about
about
the car
the car
accident?
crash, I think.
That's what I would pick, not the malpractice.
Yeah. No, the
car
malpractice
crash.
is like for her sister.
Yeah.
And this is the death
Take that!
of. Huh?
Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Excuse me?
Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I do this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Damn.
Bad face.
Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Please face swap. Please face swap. Please face swap.
This is what
Face
I'm
swap.
hoping
Please
for.
face swap.
That she's actually the older sister and
Yeah,
it was the younger
The
one
whole
that
time.
died.
Yes, please face swap.
That's what
That's
I'm
entirely
thinking.
possible. Here's my crackpot theory.
Yeah.
She hated her sister so much that she wanted to kill her herself, but Dr. Gray beat her to the punch, and so she had to get her revenge.
No, I want face swap. I have another idea, but I want it to be face swap, so that's my locked-in theory.
No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? Oh my god.
Didn't you say in your testimony?
And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
Yeah, she did. She said that her sister told her all about that.
What do you mean by that?
When she spins her hat like that, it's a rock. Look at it.
It is, it really is.
It really is.
See now, stupid Gramps?
Hey!
I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? Ba, 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 ba. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital.
Please face swap. I want
If
it so
I
bad.
like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
That's bullshit.
She's back to her airhead persona. Tap. However, you see, ouch!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
What? No.
What can I say except you're guilty?
Oh my god.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix.
No,
Wright.
no, you don't.
What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first
I
place.
told you the motive. Time is not a matter. Apparently we don't know what time means here.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with
That
this
I
plan.
can prove.
A blatant lie.
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Who has the burden of proof?
Apparently me!
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should have really learned your place. You're a terrible prosecutor.
But he's not a prosecutor.
Well, he has the burden of proof, so apparently he is.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, like, it's just as I, like, told you.
Hmm?
I hope you like your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eeny Meeny. Einy Miny. Damn it, we should
Eeny
really have
Meeny.
we should really have a check on that.
Hold it, Your Honor. Please allow the defense one more minute.
Oh, alright.
Small child that looks like a grown woman.
There's nothing small about this child.
No. For now, she'll return to normal size later. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
I will say, I think the biggest thing that throws me about Mia's design as Pearl is the fact that her hair is fully up and it's like not down at all. It just changes
Wait a
her
minute.
face shape so much.
Okay, I know you want to think of something to say, Ori, but I think that there's a different biggest thing that throws you off
No,
about
she
this
had
child.
that as Maya too, and as
Not
herself.
like that.
She also had that as, like, Mia.
I mean, yeah.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray, and it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
It's not her sister?
I guess not.
Time is up, Mr. Wright.
This is a little more confusing than I expected it to be.
Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meany had a motive, then good luck. Why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the
Mr.
reason?
Phoenix Wright,
Again, I wish
you might,
luck.
you might think you have all the time in the world to think of an answer, but time has begun to move again.
Oh no.
You can do this.
I guess, yeah, I can. I gotta bluff my way through all of this. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Damn! I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meany had motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended. Blah. After all. Oh, interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about the perfect Finn. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Ace Attorney. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like, commenting, or subscribing for more content and chaos from us.
The blue black. Wait, take two.
Blatcher, is that what you were about to
Take
say?
two.